What's up, YouTube? Man, let me tell you. I ran into a FSBO. Now, I actually think this might be the first for sale by owner that I ran into. So, funny thing is, I had a client that flew in from Alabama. They're only here for a week. So, during that week, I had to show them as many houses as I could because we needed to show those houses. We needed to actually write up a contract, get it accepted, and then hopefully get title, to do everything they needed to do and send it out to the client. Not always does the client have to be there, but it's good to have the client here in the actual state that everything is happening. But, things are possible even if your client's not here, just so you know. So don't panic if your client is out of town or in a whole nother state and they're moving here. You can make it happen. All right, we got e-sign, we got DocuSign, whatever sign that they have, man. You can sign it however. All right, but for this one, I ended up showing her a lot of houses. We did actually do a new build, so, point for me. I'm super excited. Point for them also because they're super excited to be moving to Arizona and to actually have themselves situated to the point where now they're moving down here. They don't have to worry about fixing anything. They don't have to worry about putting money into the house. A new build actually provides you so much. But this is a video about for sale by owner. So let's get into that, right? So this cat, I scheduled the house. He wouldn't respond saying or confirming that I can look at the house or show my client. So I called him up. I'm sitting there doing a walkthrough in one of the houses prior to his schedule. It didn't hit me up for like a day. It was like a day and a half, something like that. But I hit this guy up and call him. It was like, hey, am I able to look at the home? Like, I understand that nobody lives in it, but there's some work being done. Can I still show my client the home? He said, that's fine, but I'm going to meet you there. It's going to take me about 45 minutes, and I'll see you there. Not sure why he wants to meet us there, but hey, whatever works for you. It's a for sale by owner. If you need to meet me there, then meet me there. But technically, they don't need to meet you there. They just need to give you the code and have a lockbox on that bad boy. So he has a lockbox on it, but he said it might be difficult. It wasn't difficult. It was like cricket. So it was on the bars, but it was sideways instead of being long ways. So you can just get into it. Whatever. Still got into it. Get inside. We're checking out the house. Beautiful place. He's done some work to it, but this guy is an older gentleman. He actually did the flooring himself. So nothing wrong with that as long as you know how to do flooring. He didn't know how to do carpet because the tile was amazing. The wood was amazing, but that carpet was horrible. Like, I don't know if he got this thing at like the discount store and then try to put it in or what the heck happened, but the carpet was really bad. My client wasn't digging that. And there was a room that's purple. Word to the wise, if it's purple, you can leave it. Some people are visionaries. They can just picture, I can actually paint the room. It doesn't really matter. You can paint it. You can not paint it. Doesn't matter. My client is really good at looking past all of that and just realizing like, hey, you know what? We can paint this room. My daughter might like this, whatever. So she was good at looking past that. But the client ends up pulling up. So I let my client is there already checking out the house. So back up. The owner, the for sale by owner guy, he pulls up. So I go outside, tell my client, hey, I'll be out there, just keep checking out the house. She's checking it out. I'm talking to him. So I'm already seeing he has a pretty nice car. An older gentleman, really struggling to get out of the car, but I waited it out, And I finally say, hey, how you doing? Shook his hand, start talking to him. As I'm talking to him, he's really good at sales because he has a brother that owns an auto lot. So he sold a lot of vehicles before, but they get it at wholesale or the auctions. So with that wholesale and auctions, this guy has already got a handle on how to sell something. So I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not because I already ran the comps and it was way off of the comps, but that's cool. And it had been on the market for 73 days. Well, anyway, fast forward now, I talked to this guy for a long time. We decide, no, this isn't going to be it. We're going to continue to look at houses. Well, he calls me the next day to see what's the deal. I tell him, my client loved the house, but we're going to continue looking for the next 1 or 2 days. This is barely like the second day in, and we have 2 more days to look at homes. And then the 5th day, we need to make an offer. So he calls me and he's just asking, like, what was it that they didn't want? I thought it was a great room. Sorry for the purple room. Sorry for the work being done. What do we need to do to make this work? And I said, it's just not the house for her. We're going with the new build. It's fine. Well, he calls me again a day later after that. So now we're on a 3rd day. Or 2 days after we looked at the house. So now he's asking me, like, hey, can you just be honest with me? I'm trying to sell it on my own. And what am I doing wrong to have it not sell? Well, already, as a realtor and as a salesperson, you already know you got this guy hooked, because now he's trying to get information from you or from myself to figure out how to sell this bad boy. So he's asking, are the comps good? Are, the rooms okay? What's going on with the flooring? And I just told him exactly what my client had said. The flooring is not up to date. Even though he did do it himself, he probably could have got a professional. The pictures are really, really bad. So on the pictures, he actually drove up to the house, flashed his high beams on the house, and then took a picture. Please don't do that. The pictures inside of the house is actually at an angle, so it's facing down instead of just being spot on. He's from up here and then looking downwards. So nobody wants to view a house like that when they're looking at pictures. So that kind of, messed up the full, like, force of, hey, this home is for sale and you can purchase it and it looks amazing. It doesn't look amazing when it's high beams. It doesn't look amazing when it's looking downwards. It doesn't look amazing when you only have one corner out of, like 3 or 4 corners that you can show, or the full view. So I told him maybe we could take some new pictures. So actually today I will be calling him back, because he did call me again the very next day, and he asked me how much would I charge to take some pictures. My wife does the pictures. And then how much would I charge? Would it be the full 3%? Because this dude, he was offering 1% for a buyer's agent. Nobody wants to do a deal for 1%, man. And I did a video on that, man. If you're offering 1% for people, that's really crazy. You might want to offer some full price, 3% for each agent, and get your stuff sold, man. Make somebody want to be a seller and be a buyer. As an agent, you want to get a full price for your services, but that's a whole nother something. So he's willing to offer me 3%. I didn't cold call this guy. I didn't call him to try to hassle him. I didn't call him to try to convert him or anything like that. So all of those people that do that, I'm not saying anything bad about you, because I will be doing that in the future, but I just haven't done it yet. So this FSBO called me and, hey, man, let's hope, fingers crossed. Let's see if I can convert this guy, man. See if I can sell the home. It's been on the market 70 something days. Let's see what happens, man. Hopefully I have a follow-up video for y'all. But if you made it this far, please hit the like button, please, because every time the like button is hit, man, it makes this video show up a little bit more in the algorithm. So YouTube uses that algorithm of the likes in order to get me more views. So I can never get my information out if nobody hits the like button. Subscribe. I have a lot of content that I want to share with you guys. I'm 2 years in. Actually, in July, I got to do my renewal. I got to renew my MLS info. And there's a lot of stuff I got to renew, a lot of money. I'll be studying different things like that. Maybe I'll make a video for that too. But yeah, man, like, subscribe, continue watching, man. I love y'all.